Hey again, people. So, I was out looking for the next great video topic, and I stumbled across the most amazing thing I may ever see. The villain we all know and love from our childhood, Skeletor, has been teaching us about, weird-ass psychic shit. And reptilians. So we're just gonna get straight into the woo, but I have done some editing here to help you all out a little bit. You may see some modifications to the video, or subtitles, or redubs. I'm doing this to help better explain the subject matter. As we are already surely aware, many subjects that a woo specialist will talk about are very well above our simple comprehension. These edits are just to help us all better understand the woo. Also, these aren't full videos, but clips from various videos from Skeletor's channel, as full exposure to one of these videos could cause permanent psychosis, or, permanent understanding, or whatever. Anyhow, let the shit show begin.
Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil masters of the universe.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samantha Mowat. I'm a clairvoyant psychic and a contactee, and I'm currently at the Ring of Brodgar in Scotland. And is this amazing, powerful, energetic location that is very similar to Snow.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I out here in the rain? I wonder if people actually believe this nonsense.
Powerful, ancient energy, and there is a lot of druid energy in this location, and I don't know if you can see it, there's actually this amazing rainbow going up and over right now, and oh my goodness, universe, how's it get any better than that? One where I've encountered a being whose energetic presence was just so fascinating and different from that in which I had encountered really up until that time, that it made me stop and reevaluate the way in which I perceive myself and the way in which I perceive these different beings and the different entities that I encounter in my day-to-day life. So let's get to it, shall we? I had astral projected out of my body, and I had wondered, okay, I was really excited and a little bit nervous and going, okay, I'm actually coming out of my ET closet to my ET closet. And so, as I was astral projecting out of my body, I found myself at the hotel, and I said to it, hello. And I didn't feel threatened by him, that's the thing. He had this energy of, like he was analyzing me or just wanting me to be aware of his presence. And I said to him, it's alright, you're allowed to be here. And when I said that, his energy began to swirl. Wow, it's really raining now. Coming. Aw, my camera's covered, it's okay. And as his energy began to swirl, it was interesting because I said, but if I discover that you've eaten one single human being, I will personally come after you, and I will destroy you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I have what is known as an astral projection encounter, which is where your soul leaves your body while you are sleeping, and it travels elsewhere within the multiverse. Sometimes in this dimension, sometimes onto different places on this planet, or even somewhere else in the multiverse. So, what happened for me was, as my soul left my body, I traveled somewhere else, and I had forgotten that I was astral projecting. No! When I suddenly found myself in a New Age shop. And as soon as I found myself there, I noticed that I was in the presence of another woman. And right away I could feel this woman's energy, and I went, you're not human, but that's okay. And the next thing I knew, she and I were giving a bunch of
hand jobs
to people, and we were packed. And when I say that, I mean we did continuous
hand jobs
for a very long period of time. The next thing that happened was when we finally finished all of our
hand jobs
for the day, she and I were sitting down and we were talking. And as we were talking, after a little while I said,
I want to get gay.
And then the next thing that I knew, her energy was becoming vibrant and joyful, and her energy body became bigger. And she was so happy. She's like, oh yay, you are gay. And so she told me that the reason why she had put on this
big fat strap-on
was to be considerate towards me and to make me more comfortable. Now, getting back to the encounter, it was very odd for me because I went to sleep that night and it felt like I had no sooner closed my eyes than I found myself suddenly in this very
large bondage harness.
There was no artwork on the walls, there was nothing to add character or charm or personality to this place. And the thing that I noticed is I sensed
2 male reptilians
behind me quite quickly, and on either side behind me there was a very large, militarily dressed man. And each one of the men had their arm wrapped around my arm like this, moving me up and down. And while I'm looking around and going, okay, where am I? What's going on? What's happening? Because at first I thought, okay, this is an encounter I've never had anything like. They moved me very quickly up and down. I saw surgical beds, I saw people wearing scrubs, I saw lab coats, I saw face masks over these people. I also saw chairs, like not comfortable sitting chairs, but chairs that you would sit in if you're going to a dentist or something like that, like padded and full body chairs. And when I looked off to my right, I saw what looked like day beds or recovery beds like you would see at a hospital. And this made me very anxious, and I was starting to have an anxiety attack. I remember digging my feet and going, no, you can't take me. And while I'm looking around, I'm pleading and begging, and I'm asking these people not to do this. But they weren't like us. They weren't like normal people. I wish you peace, love, and light. Bye. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Bye.